We're interviewing people from Eriez Magnetics because they're in our community and we're wondering exactly what this whole building does. Could you tell me how long you've been here?
Actually, this is my year anniversary this week, so 1 year.
And what exactly do you do here?
I actually do parts finishing. It's more of a quality assurance department. So what we do is every part gets finished, they come here for finishing touches. We make sure there's no nicks or damages to the product, and then from there we ship it off to inspection to get the final approval.
Now, what high school classes did you take? Did you go to college or technical school?
I went to Collegiate Prep for high school, and then actually went to Gannett University. I'm currently doing tuition assistance program here at Eriez, so I'm finishing my senior year at Gannett right now. I would say classes that really benefit me for this job from high school would just be math classes, for some sciences, just the type of products that you might use, knowing your metals and stills and stuff like that. I use a few different chemicals in this department just to make sure different oils that won't get off the product and make sure they get off. So that's pretty much it. At Gannett, I'm a business major, so I'm gonna say not too much influences my job right now, but probably later on.
So you're not really looking to stay here long term. You're just doing this to help along with.
Yeah, Eriez is a great company, so I mean, I want to advance my career within the company. So I've been in sales the last 7 years before I actually took this job with Eriez. So I just plan on working my way back up to the business offices.
What is the average starting wage and then the average salary for your position?
For my position, I want to say starting off the first year, probably make anywhere between $34,000 and up. That includes hourly and overtime. So looking at around 34. I mean, and you can always move up. Every 6 months you get a review. You do well, you'll get, say, $1 raise or more. So yeah, really take advantage of everything here.
How about vacation? You guys have like a Christmas vacation or?
All the holidays are paid holidays. I want to say your first year in the job you get 7 days off. Then after that, I think it's like 5th or 6th year you get 14 days, and it keeps going up every 5 years.
How long have you been here with Eriez Magnetics?
Here this summer it'll be 6 years for me here at Eriez Magnetics.
Did you work previously in the same field that you are in now?
Yes, I worked at AMSCO, American Sterilizer, which became Steris. I worked there for about 30 years before coming here.
All right. And could you tell me just a broad overview of what your job here is at Eriez Magnetics?
Well, what my job is, I'm a designer in the engineering department, and my function is to create products that are required to meet the special customer needs. They're usually special orders that a customer places, and we have to design and do all the documentation and engineering in regards to creating this product, both allowing it to be manufactured and also meeting the customer needs at the same time.
Could you maybe go into a little more detail about what possibly a custom thing that you designed? Because I know, as far as me, the only thing I really ever think of is magnets. I'm sure that you guys make more than just a magnet.
Well, it's true. It is all related to magnets. Magnetic field is what used in the industry to either remove or reject tramp iron from various products. For example, the product that I work on is used in the heavy industries like mining, lumber industry. In the mining industry, it could be for coal, iron ore, gold, copper, diamonds, anything like that, where you have these large mines and large equipment that is digging the product. Well, a lot of times there'll be tramp metal, as it's called, pieces of metal that will break off from the mining equipment and get onto the conveyor belt, which in turn mixes in with the product that they're trying to mine. Well, they need to have a separation of those items, and the piece of equipment that I work on, known as suspended electromagnets, are used to eliminate what's known as tramp iron from the good product on the customer's conveyor lines.
So you create something like that, and you'd have to maybe know what the temperature would be right for that type of magnet, if it could take, a bump here, a bump there. You'd have to do a lot of that kind of stuff too.
That's correct, yes. Yes, that's important to know.
So what kind of education would you need as far as, what would be good high school classes and college classes to take if you wanted to get into something as you do?
Well, it requires an engineering background. Thus, with the engineering background, you're going to need a lot of mathematics. You're going to need the sciences. Those are the key things in particular that are necessary for that type of position.
Do you know which type of engineering specifically?
My background is in mechanical engineering, although an electrical background is also necessary and helpful. You can have a few other, even a mining background on the products I have. I know some people that are in our company over here that have actually mining engineering degrees that have them be familiar with the application as to where the products are used and how they're used.
Now, you obviously do the engineering. I don't imagine that you write it all out on paper. Do you have to be good with a computer, maybe a computer-assisted drawing program on there?
Yes, that's what's used nowadays to create the documentation. Back when I first started, we were on the drafting boards. Manual drawings with pencils and paper and so forth. Now it's of course all on the computers, all electronic. We use a 3D software package in order to generate the 3D models of the product initially, and then from the models, the drawings are then generated.
Now, did you receive, like an education from Eriez Magnetics or on-job training to get you?
Yes. Each company has different softwares, and I'm sure as you guys are aware, there's many different softwares to create different products. And a lot of companies will use 3D software, but there might be different brands. So they're all relatively close in what they do and what they achieve, but the actual commands and functions are a little different. So we did have some training necessary in order to utilize the software that we use here at Eriez.
Growing up in Erie, I used to always drive past Eriez Magnetics every day, and the only thing I really knew they made were little magnets I could put on my refrigerator. So, as an overview, what else do you guys produce other than just simple magnets?
See, that's what everybody always thought. That's what I thought too, that it was just refrigerator magnets, but they're actually very strong magnets that we put in the products, like plate magnets and even like food conveyors. Like food will come down the conveyor in shops, and there's magnets in there that will kick like screws off to the side. If screws get caught in the food, it will kick it off to the side so it doesn't end up in the food that you guys eat.
And can you tell me what you actually do here at Eriez Magnetics?
I am a production planner at Eriez Magnetics. I get work orders and I look at all the bills and materials, look at engineer blueprints, and I see what goes into the products, and I put them into the computer system so it prints out in routings and gets sent out to the floor. So I pretty much tell the floor what to make.
So you're like an overseer?
Yes.
Basically. What kind of qualifications did you need to get this job?
I needed a bachelor degree in operations management. I went to Penn State Barron and got that. So I had to take all kinds of manufacturing courses and basic math like calculus, algebra. I think the highest level of math I had to take in college was calculus.
Could you tell me a little bit about the dress code, such as, are you allowed to have tattoos? If so, where? Piercings? You have to dress up every day, or can you be casual?
Yeah, in the office you have to wear this tie here, and you got to wear nice pants and a shirt. And in the office, obviously in the shop, it doesn't matter. And you can have tattoos as long as they're covered up, I guess. Which, if you have it on your arm, the shirt's covering it. So
All right.
I just don't think you're allowed to have tattoos on your face. So.
What is the average starting wage and then the average salary?
I guess it all depends because we go by jobs. Like my starting wage would probably be like anywhere from $30,000 to $40,000 a year, and then it just progresses as long as you're here, and depending on how high you work up. And
Do you guys get a pension here?
we do the 401k, and you can put your money in there, save up for retirement that way. And they have a lot of benefits for retirement too.
You guys get like health insurance,
Yes.
dental insurance?
Yep, health and dental, eye.
That's very good.
Yeah.
What What are you looking for in employees, or what what are they looking for you? Very personable. Or
Yeah, very
just-
personal. People who can communicate well, through email and phone. Yeah, personality is a big thing. You want to be able to. In my department, we have good people, and it's very good, easy to communicate with them. And that makes the job go a lot easier and just
All right.
hardworking overall.